man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Y'all doing all right? Really? Are y'all doing all right? Look, I'm not gonna preach long.
Why?
When do I ever start? Because it's 8:06.
So?
And I think my jeans are a little tighter than normal. So I gotta get out these things. They're always tight. What?
Your shirts
I don't
are always
always
tight,
wear
too.
tight jeans. Whatever. Anyways, man, I love you guys
Love you.
so much. Like, it is an honor to get up here when I do to speak to you guys. I love y'all so much. I know I don't deserve it at all. At all. For those that know me and everything, I don't deserve it. But yet and still, God still wants to use me. So, hey, you gotta obey. Right. Anyways, let's go to, who got their Bibles? Let's jump right into it. Bibles, pull out your little Bibles and your phone.
Hey, I almost brought mine.
And let's go to Genesis. Genesis, we're going back to the beginning, baby. Way back Wednesday, there it is. I didn't even think about that. Oakley, that's why you my partner. Anyways, hey, check this out. Genesis chapter 12, verse 1. Let's do it. Everybody there? We're going to get real churchy. This is how I grew up. When you got it, everybody say amen.
Amen.
That's how I grew up right there, mama. Hey, come on. Hey. Let me stop. All right, Genesis chapter 12. The Lord had said to Abram, leave your native country, your relatives, and your father's family, and go to the land that I will show you. I will make you into a great nation. I will bless you and make you famous. And you will be a blessing to others. Oh, God, how many of y'all want to be a blessing to others? I will bless those who bless you. Hey, and I will curse those who treat you with contempt. All of the families on earth will be blessed through you. I'm going to keep going. So Abram departed as the Lord had instructed, and Lot went with him. Abram was 75 years old. 75 years old when he left Haran. He took his wife Sarah, his nephew Lot, and all his wealth, his livestock and all his people, and he had taken it into his household at Haran. And headed for the land in Canaan. When they arrived in Canaan, Abraham traveled through the land as far as Shechem. I don't know what Shechem. But anyway, so check this out. Just stick to that. We're going to go back to that real quick. But man, about a week ago. No, let me stop. No, seriously, about a week ago, I was talking to Tyler, man. And hold on, first of all, y'all give it up for Pastor Justin for them last 2 weeks of that sermon. Dude, I'm telling you, that was amazing. Like, spoke to me, dog. I didn't even tell you, but that's my dog. But anyways, so about a week ago, I was talking to Tyler, and Tyler's like, bro, what you gonna preach on? I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, I don't have any ideas for you. I was just asking. I'm like, okay, thanks a lot, bro. But anyways, so about a week ago, I came up on this thing where it was a pastor. He came up on a study. He was talking about it, and he was talking about this study about these like 50 people, but it was like 50 old people between the ages of 90 and 95. That's old. Most folks don't even live that long no more. But anyways, they asked him. He asked him one question. If you could do life all over again, what would you do different? That's a good question. I like that, T. Nasty. If you could do life all over again, if you could go back to be a high schooler, if you could go back to junior high, if you could go back to being young again, what would you do? Everybody had different answers, but it all came together that everybody said, I'm totally lost right now. Oh, okay, gotcha. Everybody said, I would take more chances. I don't know about you, but as I'm getting older, I don't think about, when I think about what's important in life as I get older, I don't think about me taking chances. I don't think about, me saying, God wants me to do this, but yeah, I can't do it. I'm scared. As you get older, you don't think about stuff like that. And prime example, use my boy, Pastor Justin. As he gets older, he's now 31. Y'all give it up for the 30s. But check this out. No, seriously. When Pastor Justin, before he had Graceland, before he had Lily, right when he only had Sandra, then he had the Z71 4-wheel drive. Shit. That thing was nice. Nice. But this man had that truck. He had his wheels, his tires on. He had them Nitos. Them grapplers. For those that know about that. Them things you hear coming a mile away. I love them. But anyways, he had that truck. And at any time, you could tell Pastor Justin, man, go slap some mud on the truck. All right, let's go. Here we go. He would go get it dirty in a heartbeat, wouldn't care, boom. And this was a newer truck. Then he started having kids. Then he got an old truck. He got rid of his new truck, got an old truck. Backwards. Anyways, hey, saving money, brother, I love it. Teaching me something new every day. But anyways, he got him an old truck. Put a lot of money into it. That don't matter, though. But he got him an old truck, but it's still a nice truck. But he's got 2 kids now. So that means 2 kids. That means you got to watch your money a lot more. So now you tell him, hey man, go throw some mud on that truck. Man, I gotta get home. What? Man, I can't be doing this in this truck. No, you should have been saying that about the other truck. You should want to do it in this one. But anyways, you tell him to go do stuff, he won't do it. He won't take a chance on it because why? Something might break. And he may have to use that money that he was supposed to use for Pampers and wipes for his truck. So, as you get older, you stop taking chances. You start living it on the safe side, right?
Or fix your bike.
Oh yeah, or fix my bike. Yeah. Let's not even get started on that. But anyways, so you stop wanting to take chances. You want to live on the safe side. But in this study, the old people are saying, they're yelling to us young people. They're saying, take more chances. Take more chances. So the title tonight is Chance It, if you're taking notes. They say if you take notes, you'll live longer. That's what they say. It's a proven fact. I'm telling you. So, chance it. Take more chances. The old people didn't say that they would try to succeed more. They didn't say they would try to look better. They didn't say they would try to date a prettier girl. They said they would take more chances. But check this out. Isn't it true? Through everything you do, like all of the victories you get, you got to take a chance to get there. Everything that you accomplish, you got to take a chance to get to it. So, it's kind of like, okay, check this out. Here's some people that took some big chances. T.I. took a big chance when he made that song, If It Ain't About the Money. Okay? He took a big chance because he didn't know if that song was going to work. He took a big chance, boom, it worked. Young Thug took a chance when he made Lifestyle. Right? I don't know who made this song. I just heard this song the other day, actually, and it's like stupid, but it's catchy. Like I've seen somebody dancing to it. But it's Pass Me the Hookah. He took a chance when he wrote that song, right or wrong. Like, how many of y'all would think a song like that would make it big? No. It wouldn't, but he took a chance and it did. Here goes for my country folks. Florida Georgia Line, when they made Dirt. Jason Aldean, when he made Burning It Down. Bradley Gilbert, when he made, I can't say none of his songs. That's my dog, man. That's my boy. But anyways, and those people took big chances. And it's a bunch of y'all that probably walk in here and you say, I ain't got no friends. I ain't got nobody likes me. I'm lonely. I'm just lame. I ain't got no friends. You cry about that. But let me tell you something. In order to get a friend, you got to take a chance on being a friend. You got to take, in order for you to become new friends with somebody, you got to take a chance on trusting that person. You got to take a chance on them, you telling them your secrets and them not saying nothing. So you take that chance and there's a possibility you could get hurt, stabbed in the back, talked about, lied to, all that mess. There's a chance that you're taking. But are you going to not take that chance and stay lonely? Or are you going to take that chance and see if it become a true friendship? That's it. Taking a chance. Or let me give it to a lot of y'all, because this is all y'all care about. You got to take a chance to get that girl, right? Brothers? Fellas? You got to take that chance. Like just throwing the vibe ain't working. You just looking at her. You just looking at her ain't gonna work. How are you asking her on a date by just looking at her?
That's creepy.
So at one point in time, you gotta man up, and you have to walk over there, and you have to say, "Hey, how you doing? What's your name? Oh, what's up, girl? How you doing?" You gotta do stuff like that. You gotta take a chance, fellas. You gotta take a chance to walk and approach them and speak to them if you're gonna get her. If you're gonna take her on a date, if you're gonna make her your girlfriend, you gotta take that chance. Ladies, word of advice: make him come to you. Don't go chasing him. Make that fool come to you and talk to you first. You give him the eye, tell him, hey. You do all that. But I don't want you going over there and saying, "Hey, how you doing? My name is Quish. I like your haircut." And then you got him all like, yeah, she came to me, dog. Like, no, you make that joker come over there to you. Man, I tell you, man, life is about big chances. Marriage. Miss Deanna. Right? They took a big chance. This is like forever now. It's saying, hey, you're my boyfriend, you're my girlfriend, we can break up tomorrow. This is marriage. Whoa. Like, this means forever. Till death do us part.
Forever and always.
What? Wait a minute. No. Anyways, marriage is a big thing. When you get married, you take the chance. You take the chance of being with them forever. You also take the chance of not forgetting stuff. Of not, when you get married, you got to remember a lot of stuff. You got to remember a lot of stuff on top of what you had to remember before you got married. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember all type of stuff. Perfect example. How many of y'all want to have a marriage just like Pastor Justin and Miss Sandra? I do. I want that. But listen. Here's an example from them, man. I'm with them all the time. I was riding in the truck with them today. This is the true Pastor Justin and Miss Sandra. All right? Y'all get with it now. Get with it. Don't y'all try to cut me off either. But anyways. So look, we're riding and Sandra calls Justin. He picks up the phone. And this is what he does. He takes his hat. He got his hat on forward. And he driving. But as soon as he get on the phone, he lean back and he. Hello. And she says, "Hey, Daddy." Yeah, that's what she said. That's what they call each other. I know. She said, "Hey, Daddy." And Justin, this is what Pastor Justin did. He said, "What's up, girl? What's up, girl?" And they talk for a minute, whatever. They talk, then they get off the phone. Then she calls him back. "Justin, did you forget our anniversary?" And you know what Pastor Justin do? He think quick. He real quick. I like it. That's why I learn every day from him. And he said, "Girl, every day is our anniversary." You know what I'm saying? That's what my boy did. It don't work, And that totally wasn't him. It didn't work. That was a joke. That's totally not them. I don't think she calls him daddy, and he didn't forget their anniversary. And,
she said, yeah.
I think he remembers their anniversary more than she does. But that's none of my business. So, but anyway, I love my I want that type of marriage. But you take that chance. You take that chance of actually having, forgetting stuff. And you got to maybe take a chance to lie. But anyways, that job you want, you got to take a chance to get it, right? You got to fill out the application, go to the interview. You got to take a chance. So where I'm going with this is, you've got to take a chance if you ever want to see the promise fulfilled in your life. You've got to take the chance if you ever want to see the promise fulfilled in your life. Abram was 75 years old when God came to him. God told him, look, man, I got to put you on a mission. I'm calling you out. 75 years old, look, that's right there should tell you God has no age limit. He don't care if you're 75 or if you're 12. When he calls you, he's going to call you. So don't think that just because I'm 15 years old, I can't do this right now. No, because God's calling you. Will you take the chance to answer the call? It's taking a chance. You're stepping out on something that you don't even really know. So he goes to Abram and he tells Abram, hey man, I need you to leave. I need you to leave right now. Abram's like, dude, I'm 75 years old. Like, I'm about to retire. I got money. I got my girl. I got everything I need. I'm good. But God tells him to go somewhere where he doesn't know anything about. He has nothing there for him. But he hears something where God says, you'll be a blessing to others. I'll make you famous. And no, he's not talking about big time famous Lil Wayne. No, he's not talking about that. No. He's talking about he will make him famous to other people by blessing people. And so let me tell you, sometimes God's going to call you to do something that doesn't make any sense. Why? Why would Abram leave everything that he knew? His whole entire family. Everything that he'd been around, his job, all that. Why would he leave that to go somewhere? It didn't make any sense. Let me tell you something. When God says something to you, when he whispers something in your ear, most of the time it don't make sense. It doesn't. It won't ever make sense. But that's the thing. We would do what? When it don't make sense, we take a chance. We step out. We're like, I don't know what's really going on right here. I don't know what you want me to do, God, but I'm going to take a chance to figure out what it really is. So Abram gets up and he leaves, and it just doesn't make any sense at all. But you see, that's our problem. Some of us are sitting around waiting for it to make sense. We're waiting for everything that God's saying in our ear to make sense. If you're waiting on that, sit back and keep waiting, bro. Because ain't no telling when it's going to make sense to you. And when it does, it might be too late. So, and that's the thing. I'm not trying to call anybody out, but some of us leaders know way too much. We know way too much about the Bible. You've been coming to church way too long. Been sitting in worship service way too long. The problem is you just never took the chance to listen to God when he told you to go out and do something. I'm not trying to call nobody out, but also that goes for us too. Some of y'all, the kids and students, God's been knocking on your heart for months now. God's been trying to tell you to do something for months, but it doesn't make sense to you. It doesn't make sense on why you would leave a group of friends you've been around since the 4th grade to go chase after something that you can't even see. It don't make sense. But I'm pretty sure all y'all heard this too. But there was a guy that says, how can I have faith in something that I can't see? But you believe that you can breathe, but you can't see oxygen, right? Something like that. You can't see oxygen, but you believe that you can breathe. So, you sit there saying, why would I quit having fun, partying, drinking, smoking? That's fun. Why would I quit doing that to go do something that everybody gets talked about for doing in my school? Why would I do that? It don't make sense. But no, how about where's my people at that's going to say, you know what? I'm going to step out. And I'm going to try to figure out what this really is. What God really saying to me. And you take that chance. And on the other side of that chance is what? Victory. It's the best thing that was out there. It's something that smoking and drinking won't ever get you to. It's something hanging around that group of friends won't ever get you to. Some of y'all don't even care about what I'm saying right now. That's on you. But let me tell you something. There's some people in here that God is telling, tonight is your night. I want you to take a chance on what I've got to tell you. I want you to take a chance on stepping out. Leave your comfort zone. Because I can't get to you if you're comfortable. God wants somebody that says, hey, you know what? I don't care what, where, when, how. I'll do whatever you say. That's what he wants. So, that's the yeah, man. I just love it. Just take a chance, man. Take a chance. So, God, in chapter 12, Abram leaves. Boom, he goes. God didn't come back to Abram. He didn't pop back into it until 6 chapters later. Till chapter 18. What? And some of y'all think that happens right after chapters. No. Abram was 75 when God called him to go. He was now 98. Check this out. So Abram's sitting outside his tent. And Sarah, his wife's inside the tent. She's doing girly stuff. He's outside doing manly stuff. God shows back up. He's like, yo, what's up, Abram? That's what God's saying. How many of y'all, I don't know what God sounds like, but what if God hadn't hit puberty? It's like, yo, what's up, dog? No, bro, I don't know what I would do. I'm sure he won't do that, though. But, I'd be like, yo, what's up, dog? And Abram's like, yeah, what's up, dog? But anyways, he goes to him and he's like, where's Sarah? She's like, oh, she's in the tent. He's like, okay, well, you're 98, she's 98. I want y'all to have a baby. What? God don't just call you to do big things, he calls you to do nasty things too. Hey, I'm just saying. 98 years old, that's like, Nana, Papa,
Stop.
Baby. That's that, He just told him to have a baby. But you ever be getting yelled at by your teacher or something, and you got one of those friends in the corner, and as you're getting yelled at by the teacher, you kind of peek over and you see them laughing at you. One of those serious moments, you catch somebody laughing. Me and him do that all the time. He'll be over there, I might be over there somebody might be telling me a serious conversation or something. They're trying to tell me I'm going through all this and that. And they're usually going through something new every day. But, they're telling me and I look over and he's like, it's one of those things. You ever catch somebody doing that? So anyway, Sarah was in the tent. She heard him and God talking. And she listened. And she heard baby. Man, you got to be tripping. I'm 98 years old. I ain't gonna have no baby. That's what she said. God heard it. God knows everything you do. So God said, Sarah, why you laugh? She says, I ain't laugh. He says, why did you laugh? I didn't laugh. She straight up lied to him. Why did you laugh? I didn't laugh. That's what she did to him. She lied to him. Boom, the chapter ends right there.
You'll be okay. It's
yes. But let me tell you something. You might have some friends that when you're down here at this altar, if they heard what God was whispering in your ear, if they heard what God was telling you to do, if they heard where God was calling you to, they would probably laugh. They'll probably say, what? I know Armand. I know him too well. He can never be a youth pastor. I know Anthony too well. He can never lead a revival. I know Beth too well. She can never change her high school. All y'all are too jacked up. You can never do what God's telling you to do. Ha, ha, ha. But God's looking for somebody to say, you know what? I don't care what they laughing at. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to step out. And we're going to see who's going to have the last laugh. A lot of people think you can't do it. That's the reason a lot of y'all are stopping. That's the reason a lot of y'all are saying, you know what? This ain't for me. Yeah, I had this move of God at Forward Youth Conference, but this ain't for me no more. Yeah, I had a move of God up here at this altar, but this ain't for me anymore. What? What? If you had a move of God once, you can do it again. If God has called you and it don't make any sense, go. Take a chance. Chance it. So, we go back into this. Abram was leaving everything. Told him to have a baby. Told him to do all this and that. And you know, yeah, it took God a whole bunch of years to get back to him. Let me tell you something. If God spoke to you yesterday, and some of y'all think since God spoke to you yesterday, last night, and he told you he was going to do something, he's supposed to be doing it right now. You see how long it took him to come back to Abram? God's not going to do it overnight. He wants to see you put in work. But let me tell you something, the bigger the promise is, the longer the wait. You know, everybody said, Armand, you can't do this. You can't love Jesus. You've done too much. You're 17 years old. No 17-year-old is loving Jesus. No 17-year-old's preaching. No 17-year-old is changing their high school. How many of y'all are tired of hearing that? I'm tired of it. I wish I could go back. I say it all the time, but no, he's got y'all there. So how about you guys take a chance? Take a step and say, you know what? Everybody's saying I can't do this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to trust in God. And he's going to put me there. And he's going to fulfill that promise that he once told me that I had. So no, a lot of y'all, you say you can't do it. They say you can't. You ain't going to be able to change nobody. Take a chance. So what your family's messed up. So what you're messed up. So what you made a mistake last night. It don't matter no more. Today's a new day. And tonight, God's calling you. He's telling you, take a chance. Take a chance. Leave all that crap alone. Leave it behind. And take a chance on me. So, here, start that song. Start that song for me. We don't even have song? We don't have song? You said ProPresenter crash. It's not ProPresenter. It's in Spotify. But anyways, I don't even care. Don't even start the song. It's cool. But tonight, man, some of y'all are saying, some people are telling y'all, you're not doing this. You can't do it, so don't even try. I don't know why you come down to this altar every week. I don't know why you even try to read your Bible every day. I don't know why you even try to talk to me about Jesus, because it's not going to work. It's not going to happen. Alyssa, you're not going to change your high school. That's what they're saying, huh?
Yeah, but they're not saying.
What you say? You say what?
Yes, I am.
Oh, yes, I am. I thought she said, yeah, I say east side. What?
I'm there.
But anyways, no. You know what I'm saying? They're telling you you can't do it. But I think think right now is the time that we make a stand. That we sit there and we say, you know what? I'm going to try. I'm going to take a chance. I don't care what my boyfriend's got to say. I don't care what my girlfriend's got to say. I don't care that I just had sex the other night. I don't care that I just smoked weed the other night. I don't care that I was drinking liquor the other night. I don't care. God's calling me today. So I want to step out. I'm going to take a chance and be real. See, some of y'all think you got to be perfect to do this thing. Let me tell you something. I'm not perfect. You can talk about me all you want to. You can say whatever you want to say about me. Let me tell you something. I don't care. You're not going to stop me. Yes, I make mistakes. Yes, I fall short. But it's not stopping me. So make fun of me all you want. Try to make up stuff all you want. It's the same attitude y'all should have. So what they say about me? I'm going to stand strong. And I'm going to love Jesus with everything I got. And I'm going to take a chance. Yes, I'll make mistakes. Yes, you're going to mess up. None of us are perfect. If you're perfect, please raise your hand right now and I'll give you the mic. None of us are perfect. But let me tell you something. If God only called the perfect people, then there would only be perfect people following him. If Jesus came back right now to hang out, he wouldn't hang out with all the perfect people. He wouldn't. He'd go hang out with the people that's drinking and smoking and all that. He would hang out with them. Because why? He wants to take a chance on changing their life. He wants to take a chance on making them a better person. He wants to take a chance to help them fulfill the promise that God says he has for them. He would hang out with them. So as they said right there, I don't care what you've done, what you've said, where you've been, what you've done. Tonight, that's a wrap. Tonight's God's calling some of y'all to say, come, I got something for you. I got something great for you. So what I want you to do, I want you to stand up right now. Everybody stand up. You know, there was a lot of people used to tell me that, hey, Armand, you're going to be a pastor one day. You're going to preach. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. And I said, no, not me. That ain't for me. That really ain't for me, man. I'm totally different. I'm too far from that. They would tell me that's what you're going to do. And you know what? Opportunities came for me to preach and for me to do this, for me to do that, and somehow I couldn't get away from them. I would try to run, but I couldn't get away from them. But let me tell you, there was a particular night. First off, I took a chance. You know what? I said, I'm going to try this thing. I'm going to try this preaching thing. I'm going to try this trying to change somebody's life. I'm going to try. And there was one night that I had a moment where it was just like a straight confirmation that says, Armand, you're doing what you need to be doing. Focus on this. Chase this with everything you got. And I had that moment, man. And let me tell you, that moment changed my life because I realized how many lives I really impacted. And no, it's not about who I impact, whose life I change, or who's saying, hey, Armand did this. No, it's not about that at all. I don't want my name to even be said. But that was all confirmation that God sat there and whispered in my ear. He says, hey, stay right here. So some of y'all, God's calling you, saying, hey, come here. And you know what? Some of y'all need to have the mindset and say, you know what? God, I don't know what you're calling me to. God, I don't know what you're doing. God, I don't know what's next. But I I know one thing, I can't stay here. I can't stay at this part of my life. I can't stay at this part, this situation. I'm done with it. I'm going to take a chance and let you lead me completely. That's the mindset some of y'all need to have. That's the mindset real Christians have. Not ones that play fake. Not ones that try to say, I got it all together. Ha ha, I'm perfect. No, because those are the ones that ain't going nowhere. So God wants some messed up people. Hint, 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 hint. God wants some messed up people. So if you're feeling too messed up right now, if you're feeling like you're too far gone, you're too done, no, it doesn't take talent to do this. No, it doesn't take all that. It takes taking a chance. It takes chancing it, giving it a try. So, tonight may be your night for you to make a stand. For you to stand up here and say, God, I'm going to try. That's all he wants you to do. He wants you to try it. So if that's anybody here tonight that's going to drop everything that they've done, that they care about, that they're going to drop all that. And they're going to say, you know what? I'm here. I'll tell you something, God does not care about your mess-ups. He don't care what you did. He doesn't care where you've been. He does not care. So leave it alone. Why should you care? Just know you're not that person anymore. So tonight on 3, I want the people that wants to say, you know what, I'm going to make a stand. Play that song again. That's going to come up here and say, you know, I'm going to make a stand. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to say, God, I'm all yours. Do whatever you need to do. So he's calling those people, and make it real, guys. Make it a real moment. Don't do this because your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your best friend is doing it. No, this is about you and him. So if this is in you, if you hear God knocking on you, if you hear him whispering in your ear, try it out. Take that chance. No matter what you've done, it's all over with. 1, it's all you. Nobody else. You and him. 2, he wants you to take that chance. 3, people that want to make a difference and say, I'm going to try it. I don't care what it takes. I don't care. I don't care. I want to change my school. I want to change my family's life. I want to change everything around me. I'm tired of living the messed up life. I'm tired of doing everything everybody else is doing. I want you